Hey y'all, it's Danny. Um, I've just been doing a little work on the F100. Um, Wanted to kind of give you guys a little update on what I've been doing. Um, so I've been trying to work on the interior, get it a little bit more comfortable, um, make it just a little bit more pleasurable of an experience, as much as you can for an old pickup truck. Um, so I recently acquired a rear seat out of was an '02 Ford Superduty. It's a pretty common swap for these old trucks, especially the bumps and the dent side F100s and 250s and so on. Um, it's a little bit different mounting um, with the slick platform. Um, Not exactly a bolt-in, but it's not rocket science to get mounted either. So super cool. Um, right here, I have my old seat. As you can tell, it's pretty hammered. Um, there's some foam patching in here, some broken springs, things of that nature. Getting out of the truck, and it was poking me in my nether regions, and yeah, just wasn't very pleasurable. So, at any rate, said it's time. It's time to get a new seat. So, luckily, this one came up. Heck of a deal. I don't think the guy really realized what it was because he was going to throw it away. So, I ended up getting it for a song. So, anyways, I got to looking at these seat brackets and just from getting underneath and looking at it underneath the seat and stuff like that. So seat sits really low, this Super Duty seat, which is perfect because, you know, I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but I'm tall enough that, I didn't want to be hitting my head and being super uncomfortable in this thing. Plus, I got a beer belly. But at any rate, here's your stock sliders right here. And these actually are mounted in there like so. So I just drilled out these rivets or whatever they were, kind of a press fitting kind of deal. Ends up something just like this. Super easy to do if you got brand new bits. I mean, I think the rivets are aluminum, so because I burned through them real quick. But at any rate, it looks like those will fit right underneath the 250 seat, and I could weld them to the existing frame of the on that Super Duty seat and bolt it in the factory orientation, which is great. And like I said, it's going to sit low. It'll still flip forward. It's not going to be adjustable, but that's okay. I could drive it perfectly. My wife sat in it, and she could drive it. She's not going to drive it all that much, but we kind of pride myself in having a wife that could drive any vehicle in our fleet. So at any rate, I wanted to show y'all what I've been working on here. I put some of that kill mat down on the floorboards. I did the transmission tunnel and the roof. And from sitting here at an idle, windows up, windows down, it's definitely a big improvement. Super stoked on that. So anyways, here's what I've been doing. There's the seat. I'm trying to use this damn camera holder thing. It kind of sucks. So forgive me. It fits in there pretty tight, mostly because I put this shift tower in here for the 5-speed, but as you can tell, it's sitting right up against there. But again, it's my truck. I'm the one that drives it. It's all good for me. And as you can tell, I did line top of the roof with the kill mat and some insulation. It's definitely a vast improvement. I'm really excited to get out on the open road and see what it's like. But yeah, I mean, that's really about it for the interior. I'm kind of undecided right now if I want to do carpet or maybe do the rubber mat like what was originally in this truck. I just feel like the mat's gonna be better. It's more durable. I ain't got nothing against carpet, just again, personal preference. But interior's really coming together. I'm really excited about it. I'm debating if I want to change out the steering wheel. I'm kind of a fan of the factory big old steering wheel, especially with no power steering. And I think these tires, like 235 75 15, are a little over, I think they're about 8.5 inches wide, so it takes a little bit to steer. And currently I have a spool in it, so it's even more fun to steer. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anyways, so that's about it on the interior. On that update video I did a couple weeks ago, I was talking about the exhaust, how it was pretty much just true duals, 3-inch with those welded turbo mufflers from Summit Racing. I've since added in a H pipe, kind of just looks like a U pipe, but it definitely helped. And then I ran the exhaust all the way out the back to the rear bumper, cut the tips right flush with the bumper. There's maybe about like a 1/2 inch sticking down. You could see it's perfect. I'm not a big fan of exhaust tips sticking out, at least not on this truck. So it's definitely quieted it down. I'm really happy with the sound. You can still hear that little F cam chopping up and talking away. But it's more pleasurable of a drive. I recently took the did you see that? Recently took out the wife and kid for a drive in this thing, and we went for about an hour drive. And by the time we got back, we were so beat. Our ears were just, between the drone, just, we were immersed in all of the sounds and the smells. It was rough. I'm getting older now, and I'm kind of like, my thing's a little bit more refined. Not Mercedes refined, 66 F100 refined. Just be clear about that. But at any rate, I'm going to try to get a little dirty shot of the exhaust. It's not the best. I did it at home right here in my driveway. Flux core welded. I did the best I can do. I'm very happy with it. It's held up so far. It's been, what, 2.5, I think Friday will be 3 weeks since I've had the exhaust done. And like I said, it's holding up. I'm super proud of it. It's tucked up nice and high, hence the reason for the little U pipe I have going on for my H pipe. But you can kind of get the idea. It works. That's all that matters. So here we go. Let's try to do this without killing myself. So as you can tell, I don't know if you can see it. There we go. Now I ran my exhaust up really high because I plan to put this old truck down on the ground. But it runs all the way out the back. Let's see if I can do this. If my phone will even pick it up. Oh, son of a gun. Yeah, it's all tilt. So anyways, this video is gonna be raw, really dirty. But it's ran all the way out the back. Again, save the judgment. I'm doing it myself, trying to save money. I'm happy with the outcome. So, at any rate, that's that. I'm fat, I'm old. It's hard to get up. No judgment. I did pick up a set of steel wheels for the truck. I just got those painted. My wife really likes the old trailer wheels, but I'm not a fan. I've always liked steel wheels. It's nice and simple. Bullet lug nuts, bullet caps. It's gonna be just perfect. It's my truck. So here's the steel wheels. I shot them in that Rust-Oleum oil base paint. I thinned it out a little bit, like 3-to-1 ratio, like they recommend. So it sprayed really nice, and I hardly used any paint. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. Oh, one more thing. So if y'all know me, I grew up down Citrus Heights, Orangeville area, down in the suburbs. Well, back when Orangeville and Citrus Heights used to be country, and it slowly turned into a city where you don't even know your neighbor anymore. And we moved up here to Placerville, and so I kind of took on the redneck things of life. I always had a little bit of that in me. Like my dad said, diarrhea runs in the genes, because he was a bit, he's from Montana. So anyways, now you get the premise of where I'm at. I always wear a cowboy hat whenever I'm out and about, you know, going to town. I'm wearing my cowboy hat. So my buddy Forrest, who know me back when I was, you know, living down there in the suburbs, he made the sticker for me, and I thought it was hilarious, so I thought I'd put it on my truck. It says all hat, no cattle. Because if you can't have a joke about yourself, have a good laugh, I mean, are you really human? One more thing, I gotta plug it because I'm a bit of a whore. Midnight Mass, July 25th, Yolo County Fairgrounds out there in Woodland. We'll be out there. Probably got 4 or 5 other of my friends coming out with their cars and trucks, mostly Fords. So I hope to see y'all out there. It's gonna be a good time. You don't even have to bring a car. Just come, get drunk, listen to good music, check out some cars, feel the vibe, good food. Can't say enough about how much fun that show is. Anyways, y'all, you have a good one, and I will catch up with you again.